Bismillah. Walhamdulillah. How you doing, Winston? It's Friday morning. Jum'ah Mubarakah for those who observe. And we're going to be handling our morning feed with the goats and the dog. Got down into the 30s last night, so a little bit of a frost out here. I didn't hear nearly as much rain as I anticipated, so we'll see what it looks like out there. And I know it's dark in here, but as we mentioned in yesterday's vlog, we're going to be feeding the goats some pellets this morning, and I give them a combination of timothy grass and some alfalfa. There's a bunch of different ways to approach the nutrition of goats, I guess any animal. And some folks get pretty neurotic about it, testing the hay and really trying to dial in the nutrition based on mineral content, other nutritive factors. And I completely respect that. I didn't mean to suggest neurotic as in inappropriate, but really kind of an obsessive desire to maximize whatever quality they're looking for in the goats, whether they're looking at meat goats or dairy goats, or they're just trying to breed show goats that are proportioned in a particular way. The approach we take here is to provide a varied diet. So we had the orchard grass last night, and this morning mostly timothy with some alfalfa. And as I mentioned, in fair weather, and once we've corrected the hot wire that's preventing egress for the animals, we let them forage. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. How's everybody doing? So between the foraging, the hay, yeah buddy, and the pellets, I'm hoping that they're getting a nice mix. I trust in their bodies to sort out what they need and what they don't need. Again, stepping over the hot wire here. And what I'm going to do is grab their pails and bring those. Hey buddy, hey, how you doing? Grab their pails and put their pellets in on the other side of the gate. All right, easy buddy, easy. He's excited. Because in their excitement, when I bring the pellets out here, they've been known to knock them right out of my hand. So I'll fill these up out there. Now in the past, what we've done is we've come in here with a spray bottle that's got just water in it, and you'll give them a squirt if they get too close, and that actually works really well. Keeps things pretty peaceful as you're putting out the feed. But squirt bottle's broken, gotta get a new one. So they'll bum rush me and possibly knock the food right out of my hands. Goats are really very food driven. Okay, so we're just going to kind of split up these pellets. As I mentioned yesterday, you can't have everything centralized in one area as far as feed goes, because the alpha goat will simply take up that space and won't allow the others access to the food. So we gotta spread things out a little bit. I'm just gonna pop this onto my shoulder here and hopefully clear the hot wire without incident. All right, guys, come and get it. You guys are super excited, huh? All right. Okay, and the first pail is coming down. All right, there you go. And the second pail is coming down. And they like to run and investigate, see what's what. I don't know what kinds of things goats are sizing up exactly, but you can see they're sort of split up by family groups. Hey, buddy, come on, that's enough. He's super excited this morning. Yeah. We might have to play with him a little bit to help him burn off that energy, but you can see Trouble is there with her kids. That's Patches on the left and Halo on the right. And that's Floor with her kids. That's Little Man coming over to this black pail. And then you can see Rogue, our one buckling, who's in the process of being weathered, that is to say castrated. He's got a band that we placed around his scrotum. We're just waiting for those testicles to wither and fall off. And then his sister, Bandit, whose rump is facing us. So anyway, there they are. We'll go ahead and get AD his food. Although I have a feeling he wants to spend a little bit more time running around and goofing off. But it's good to see him in a good mood. He was tethered to that tire for, come here, buddy, for a while, because he kept escaping. And now that we got the hot wire up, we can go ahead and let him run around. And that's what he wants to do, isn't it? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You are not interested in your food right now. Well, we talked yesterday. My plan is generally to that's a piece of wood. Come on, okay. So his favorite game is Keep Away. My plan usually is to stay with him while he feeds, because he won't defend his food against the alpha goat Trouble. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. This is yours, buddy. Hey, so I throw it, and he grabs it. This isn't fetch. This is Keep Away. His whole job is to keep it from me. Hey! There's our little morning exercise routine. Hey! And I'm not really up to running around this morning, so hey! Anatolian Shepherds, also known as Kangles. Yeah. Have the strongest bites of all canines. I don't know, something like 700 psi is what I've read. So it's a miracle, actually, of interspecies engagement, to be in community with these animals that could hurt you, severely injure, maim, even kill you, and they choose not to. That is such a blessing. Thanks for not killing me, AD. I appreciate that. Now, if you heard that, there's a little bit of howling. And AD, he's a livestock guardian dog, and so he's investigating. What do you think it is, buddy? What do you think it is? I don't know either, but I do know we got food here. Are you interested? And I won't wait forever. It's cold, and more importantly, he needs to know that when food is here, he's got to eat it. Because if he's not going to defend it, he needs to make sure to take care of it. But I'm guessing he's not hungry, and maybe that howling's got him a little perturbed. Tell you one more thing about AD before we get going. This curled tail, and I don't know why they were bred with that curled tail, but it is a really interesting indicator of his overall status of alertness. So with that, when the tail is curved, he's focused on something. He's paying attention, he's dialed in. When he's relaxed, feeling a little less vigilant, that tail will actually droop. It'll always have a little flip at the ends, but yeah. So he's a little stimulated right now, and I'm gonna make my way back because it doesn't look like you're gonna be eating. Last call, buddy. All right, Assalamu alaikum. I'm gonna walk back to the house all alone through a forest full of howling creatures. Let me just go ahead and latch this. And we're all set. Now, normally don't have much more to do with the animals during the day, apart from taking AD for a walk and letting them forage in the late afternoon. We talked about how the hot wire right now, the way it's set up, makes it really difficult to get the animals out of the paddock. The weather's kind of wet and sloppy. So haven't done that in the last couple of days, probably won't until this weekend. So there's really not a whole lot for me to do during the day. On the weekend, inshallah, we'll get that hot wire addressed, and we'll start taking them out again. So really not a whole lot more to do with the animals until the weekend. I think the goats are due for a repeat vaccination, which reminds me, AD is also due to have his tick medication, which I actually have in my pocket. Forgot to give it to him this morning, but we'll give it at the evening feed. How you doing, Winston? Winston is one of 3 cats. The other 2 are in the house. I'm guessing they're quite reasonably pulled up to the fire. What you got that little shaky tail for, huh, buddy? What you got that shaky tail for? So we'll see. He might want to stay out. He might want to come in. We'll accommodate him either way. And that's really it. I'm gonna get ready for work, and I'll catch you guys for the evening feed, most likely. Tawfiq. Assalamu alaikum.